Not gonna lie, guys, before this video started recording, I kind of was tearing up. I just had this thought. I was looking over some of my investments and I'm just got this big sigh of relief, just gratefulness, just abundance came over me just thinking back to where I started about almost 8 years now, and where I started just at my dad's house trying to become an entrepreneur, a forex trader. I just want to let you guys know that I am very grateful to be the person I am today. Not so much the things that I have acquired, but the person I am today. I want you guys to understand that you guys may be in a very hard spot right now. I'm even in a very hard spot in my life right now to admit to you guys, and it's hard. It really is hard, but I want you guys to understand that a seed grows in darkness, and then after a couple of days it sprouts out of the ground, and then weeks later it turns into this beautiful plant. So you guys are all bound to be this beautiful flower if you really stay focused. I want to let you guys know that you guys all have amazing greatness in you. You really do, and nobody else can see that at first but you, and that's why you have to stay consistent and keep grinding until you start seeing results, and then other people are obviously going to see that. But I wanted to share these words of wisdom with you guys, and just know that in the long run, like once you start to see success and you change as a human being, you're really going to start to love yourself more and be more grateful, and life is just going to be a lot better. So understand that, guys. If you're in a bad place right now, that's fine. It's only temporary. But I want to remind you guys that my program is still on sale. And just like you guys, when I first started trading, I invested into a program. This is how I got further ahead much quicker, is by investing into a mentor. So if you guys want to join, it's rorfx.com. Like I said in my past videos, if you do sign up, I'm going to hook you guys up. Right here is where you're going to be able to see add promo code. Just type in FX1. Okay, so I want to go over US30 today with you guys. The markets were absolutely outstanding, just really beautiful markets. And guys, I feel really humbled right now, just super grateful to be able to have you guys in my life, to have people that actually want to view my channel and view my content. So I want to let you guys know that I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. I want to help you guys get to a new level in trading. So I'm really going to go as hard as I can, just share my mind, the vision that I have, everything that I see on the charts. So right off the bat, like I said, guys, I like to look before I'm looking for a setup. I'm trading, I get to the markets, like I look at the markets at 6:35 a.m. That's my time in California. So it's 9:15. So it would be 9:35 in the EST time zone. So I like to look at like what the previous hour is doing, because right here the session does open up at 5 a.m. for the New York session. Okay, so I like to look at like what the market's already doing. So I saw that we are already in a downtrend. I was like, all right, we're already in a downtrend. It's most likely going to continue to go down. So that's the first thing that I do. And then I like to look for any reversal candles that are occurring when the candles are closing. So with me, I never enter a trade until this timer has about 5 seconds left on it, so I can get full confirmation. I can't tell you guys how many times I've traded and I thought a candle was going to stay the way that it was, and then literally 1 minute before it closes, it just shoots up when I thought it was going to be a sell, and I'm like already in a sell position. Then it shoots up. I'm like, bro, no. So I want to let you guys know that always wait till the candle like fully expires. If it is on higher time frames like the 1 hour or something like that, then you can definitely enter like 1 or 2 minutes before, because it's not going to do too much. But when you're on these lower time frames like the minute 5 and the minute 15, you definitely want to wait till it closes and give it about 5 seconds before. But as those candles are closing, I like to have my bias already set up and know what I'm going to do. Then once it comes to the last minute, it's just like boom, I enter my trade, put my stop loss, take profit. Okay, so here was the market open. You guys can't see that it did have a false breakout. So right at the market open, that's why I avoided, guys. Right at the market open, it shot up, trapped everyone to go long, and then it completely dropped. Now I would not have executed a short right there, because guys, this stop loss would have been ginormous. We would have had 1,000 pip stop losses. Too big for me. So I would have waited, and this is where I told you guys in the past, 6:45 a.m. That's the brink setup. That's when you see those beautiful setups coming in right at 6:45. Okay, so then we could see, what do we see right here? I mentioned this in my past videos. I look for beautiful V pattern. and I'm going to catch a buy right here at the bottom of the V pattern. That's what I'm looking for when I'm buying. Okay, so we can see right here that at 6:45 we have a beautiful doji close. So this is where I actually did execute a buy. And the perfect thing about this trade, guys, I'm going to show you exactly how I set it up so you can see what I was looking for. I actually did target this golden zone right here, or the psychological level of 34750. So I did go long. I entered my market execution right there, and these are the trades that I really do like when they just have these super tight. If I could get it, just give me a hard time, guys. When we have a super tight stop loss. So right here on this trade, my stop loss was 191 pips. And that was even below the wick. So the wick is right here, and then my stop loss was right there. So I took into consideration about 39 pips. Okay, so I gave it an extra 39 pips. And then I did target right here the psychological level of 34750 for about 700 plus pips. So here is the replay. And this is where you guys have to be patient. It's not all rushing, because a lot of people, they have FOMO. Like, everyone gets FOMO at some point in their life, especially with investing though. So everyone is like, it's dropping, bro. Like, sell that bitch. Sell it, sell it, sell it. And then they didn't see this. They're like, oh, it's a doji. Like, it's not going to reverse. It's going to go down. And I knew. I was like, nah, this thing's going to go up. And then right after, we see a quick reaction off that zone right there. And that's when I was like, all right, I got my confirmation. We're going up. It's going to smack that psychological level, 34750. Then since we're already in a downtrend, it's most likely going to hit it, respect it, and then go down even more. Okay? So within 10 minutes, I'm already at big profits. And then 15 minutes later, it hits my TP. So you guys do not want to get in the market when it's already all the way up here. That's why you want to get at the bottom of the V pattern and the top of an A pattern. Okay? So that's the trade that I took today. Beautiful setup. And then we could see that, let me go back to the replay mode. Okay, so this is when my TP was hit that psychological level, and then this is where it's like, all right, like, let's see if we could get us set up to the downside. So this would have been a good setup right here. We could have seen a bearish engulfing right here. So I honestly would have taken it short, but I caught that good trade. I was like, I'm good. So I could have taken this trade right here too. I would have had my stops probably right at the 200 EMA to be safe. Only 500 pips of risk, and then I would have targeted the previous low, but I knew that we're already in a downtrend and it's going to break that, so I would have targeted it for like 1,000 pips. Okay, and this is a playback. Here's a consolidation, just messing around with people's minds. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, what's it going to do? Okay, this is the confirmation that we needed right here. This candle right here, they're really close bearish. That's when we're like, all right, it's rejecting the 20 moving average too. And it really rejected it for the second time here. Like, it's going to drop now. And then started to push its way down. Boom. Still messed around a little. Okay. And then boom. Smacks the TP. With spread, it probably maybe not would have closed it. So you might have had to wait. But eventually it did go down and hit the TP. So it's crazy. I've told you guys in the beginning or in the past in my videos that right between like 6:30 a.m. and 7 a.m., that's when the biggest moves are happening the quickest. But we can see right about after 7 a.m., the moves, they do happen. There's big moves, but they take a lot longer to play out, because this trade right here, if you took it all the way from this candle to where it really hit the TP, was an hour and 25 minutes. Now, it's not too long, but when you're trading, guys, you literally want to trade. You want to like set your trade, just walk away. Do your thing. Go do some push-ups. Go make breakfast. Do whatever you need. You guys don't want to be staring at the charts the whole entire time. So this literally was today's market bias. And I don't want you guys to think like, oh, it's just a daily breakdown. Like, I'm really giving you guys the gems. Like, this is how you're going to be able to see how I trade as a trader. Because you're going to be able to see day in and day out. And you guys literally, I'm giving you the sauce. You guys can replicate my strategy. After you see how I trade and watch these videos time and time after again, you're going to be able to see how I trade, one. And then two, once you actually start applying it and you start showing up every single day at the market open, then you're going to trade. But I'm telling you, hands down, guys, I've been trading for 7 years now. This is my most effective strategy. It's the quickest, it's the easiest, and it's the biggest way to make profits, or the fastest way to make profits. Okay? So I want you guys to understand that. Once again, if you want to sign up for the program, rwarfx.com is $300. With the code FX1, it's $255. You guys are getting an insane deal, but use the code FX1 if you want to get involved. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.